So, man charged after woman found unalive in sleeping bag on New York City sidewalk. New York getting it. Shit. New York is seriously getting it. This is ridiculous. What you say? I get sick with headaches when it's humid. Girl, I get itchy. If there's no humidity and it's just hot to be hot, I get itchy as fuck. I think that's what they call hives. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, a man has been charged after a woman's remains were found in a sleeping bag, not a sleeping back, a sleeping bag on a sidewalk in New York City on Friday, July 5th. Wait a minute. How big was that backpack? How big was that bag? That's scary. Woman's remains? What you do? Did you fold her? Ugh. On Friday, July 5th, officers responded to reports of a suspicious package with a foul smell outside of the building, a building on East 27th Street. Authorities found remains later identified as 31-year-old Yasmin Williams in a plastic bag that was placed inside a sleeping bag and tied to a dolly cart. That's too much shit. Y'all got too much time for this shit. Williams also found with pew-pew shot wounds in the head, and her unaliving was ruled a homicide. Girl, ain't it? No one should have that happen to them. Chad Irish was arrested on charges of concealment of a human corpse, criminal possession of a weapon, and menacing in connection to the incident. Irish wasn't facing any homicide-related charges. Why not? In Williams' unaliving as of Tuesday. This week. Yesterday, Nicole Williams, the victim's mother, said he's disgusting. He looks like scum. They were angry. He took her life away. Threw my daughter in a garbage bag. That is absolutely disgusting. And I do hope someone gets his ass. It's to me every time I go outside too. And yes, that sounds like hives. I need to because I never stayed out there long enough, but when it gets so hot that there's no air, that's when I start to itch and it's annoying as fuck. So I run back in the house. But we got a little bit more fuckery. So let's get to it. Y'all ain't never gonna believe this shit. This is some crazy shit here. Emotional content. And let me change my banner so I know what the hell I'm doing. Karen and baby Karen harassed black man at grocery store in viral TikTok. When they gonna go away for good? They go away a little and then they pop up and then they go away and then they pop up. When they gonna go away, go away. Two white women were dubbed Karen and baby Karen after a video shows them harassing a black man in a grocery store. Outside while being black. Y'all know that's a law now. At least unspoken, it seems. In now viral video, two women can be seen standing behind the man with their cart in the check line. Man, I'm going to start walking around with a taser all the time. That acted yesterday, last hours, couldn't even fall asleep. Did you take something? I hope you took something, girl. I know a lot of people don't like taking medicine, but sometimes you need it. That's all I'm going to say. If I can figure out how to get my damn screen for doing this shit, I would be so damn happy. Swear to God, I keep fucking with it, and I end up making more layouts. I don't want more layouts. I just want my screen back. Shit. And you know what? For real. Hey, House of Queens, how you doing? Let me get your shout out up here. Y'all need to go check her out. She be reporting a bunch of stuff. House of Queens, I think you can use your opener now because I covered it under TikTok. And when you do your things on TikTok, then you can bring them over. They're covered. I promise you they're covered. If not, I will make you a brand new one. But you should be able to because like I said, I covered you. But anyways, y'all go and check out House of Queens. That's her channel right there, House of Queens TV. 318 Red. That's Red right there. I believe it's because she's a red bone. I have yet to understand the difference. I have never learned the difference between a yellow bone and a red bone. But anyways, here she is. Go check out her page. I'm going to put it up there again. She is, she's a great person. She has very interesting stories. I can't really categorize it. So whatever sector she fits in, go over there and check her out. Back to this mess right here. So in a now viral video, the two women can be seen standing behind the man with their cart in a checkout line. The woman pushing the cart appeared to purposely bump the man in back as they move forward in the line. This prompts the man to turn around and condemn the woman for her behaviors. I ain't gonna lie, that gave me a flashback My mom, I used to accidentally hit her, and that was a chance for your head to be taken off. So when they said that they bumped her, all I could imagine is someone reaching back for their Achilles or their ankle and then turning around with death in their eyes as they look at the culprit. Because that's what she used to do. She said, if you hit me again, we ain't gonna make it. And both of us ain't leaving. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, when he said that, so then so he turned around and apparently he said, "Hit me with that motherfucking car one more time. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face." I don't censor. Just letting you know. The man said, "Back the fuck off of me." An argument ensues between the man and woman before a bystander who is recording the incident steps in to defend him. "Lady, you need to stop. You've been harassing him this whole time," the bystander said. Hope everyone is happy. Oh, yes. I hope you are all right and in peace and comfort right now, girl. And I still think you need to get a second and third opinion and go to a whole nother state and talk to some doctors out there who are much better, just in case. Because we don't get the best health. To be real, I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but we don't get the best health. That's why we don't trust them. Anyways, before the alteration began, the TikTok user who shared the video said the women had falsely accused the man of cutting them in line. At one point during the interaction, a store employee approached the group to find out what happened. "She's been harassing him the entire time," the bystander said. The employee then appeared to walk away, and the women turned their attention to the bystander defending the man. "You can turn your camera off," the woman said. "Nah, I'll just wait," the bystander replied. The second woman then turned around to berate the bystander. "I just wondered, do you just have that out all the time while you're going through the store?" the woman asked. "No, just when people are harassing others," the bystander responded. The video ended with the women appearing to go to a different checkout line. Girl, my mother does too. I don't think she can even go out the house anymore. As for me, I don't really have allergies in the concept of being outside, except sometimes the grass fucks me up, and I think that's from being forced to go outside because my mom is allergic to the grass pollen. I didn't know you could do. I'm more allergic to my animals, but as long as I keep their fur on my face, I'm good. And I'm allergic to what I digest. Love crawfish, gotta eat Benadryl. Don't really eat crabs and stuff, but my mom does, so I gotta watch her. Love lobster. Gotta take Benadryl. Clams do not affect me, but I'm grossed out by oysters. I don't get that. I just don't like the taste of oysters. They're gross. But anyways, here's this damn video. You might not hear it, but I just want y'all to see it. How the hell did they get baby Karen out of that shit? Both of them are huge. Is that a moo-moo? And I mean that in the most disrespectful way. Not the cool moo-moos we be having. This is not flattering. It is trying to give her a waist where there is no waist, and it does not work. I'm not going to back the fuck up. So I'm not even tempting fate. You see who the hell they are. Apparently, I don't see how you could get baby, my favorite. I've been to Joe's Crab Shack before. Oh, that's the end of it. But basically, I'm glad that guy was there, that somebody was there. And, at this point, I think everybody should always have a damn body cam on them. Matter of fact, I suggest we all invest in body cams so that just in case these motherfuckers try and pull some shit, we got shit on us that, aha, do I have one or don't I? I mean, and if you broke and you can't afford one like me, get something that looks like it. That's all I'm saying. Get a dummy one until you can afford a real one. I mean, I think I'm gonna save up, real talk. If anybody want to give me a gift for Hanukkah or some shit, seriously, get me a body cam, because it feels like we need to do that shit. Because shit, the body cams on them ain't working. But before I move on into let me check, because sometimes I tell y'all we out of fuckery and then there'll be some more fuckery. So let me just go ahead and check this up before I move to the next story. I'm gonna do my commercial. Okay, we being sexy laying down. I see you. Girl, I didn't know what else to do. I wanted to be out of the water because I've been in the water for the last 2 shows. So I wanted to get out the water, but I couldn't sit on the, there's no pose that's good enough for me to like lay up and be chilling on this damn lounge. So the best I could do was laying down, but then I realized my hips are too big and it looked like I ain't got nothing on. So I had to find another angle. Now my arm is going through my titty. If I had an actual normal sized avatar. I made her as big as I fucking could. The only other thing I could do was get a chubby one, and I'm not that damn big. Jeez. But Terry knows what I look like. I did as much as I could to look like I look. But here go my commercial, y'all. I'm about to mute my mic so I don't hear no echo, because sometimes I be hearing the echo when I do the playback to cut this stuff up. So here we go, y'all. Please remember to like, subscribe. I'm at 122. I would love to get to 500, y'all. Just saying. Am I being greedy? If I am, I'm sorry. I'm loving the love. So here we go. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn. All right, I'm back. I forgot I was trying to get a puff in. But here we go. You look just fine. I like the blue and white. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. You know, I got to be careful. Sometimes people take this avatar too seriously, or they take it too lightly, and they don't seem to understand it does represent me, but at the same time, it doesn't. So watch what the fuck you say. I can take when you say something like the first or two times, but when you make it a habit, then I get insecure, then I get irritated. Oh, girl, yes, I also have up to 9,500 views as of yesterday. So that's good. Something's interesting them. I just hope it ain't like something really fucked up, and then I find out like a month later that I went viral for some stupid shit and didn't even realize it. I'm just saying. But let me get this damn banner out of the way so we can continue. So Biden need us again to help him out this hole. Black lawmakers are a key line of defense for Biden as he fights to save his campaign. I'm not lying, and I said it before he did this damn debate. Maybe he needs to sit his ass down. The only reason he's doing this is because he's being petty with drunk. That's the only reason, because he had originally said he was only going to do it one time. When he got in office, he going to do one time, and this asshole went ahead and going again because he has to beat the orange turd. You ain't got to beat him. Sit your ass down and let somebody else do it, because your shock look is scary for me. Anyways, this was reported in Washington. President Joe Biden is counting on an important political firewall to help him stave off Democratic defections. Freudian slip? I don't know. And save his flagging re-election campaign. Leaders of the Congressional Black Caucus. On Monday, after a wave of congressional Democrats called for the president to step aside as the party's nominee, Congressional Black Caucus Chair Stephen Horsford, Democrat of Nevada, reaffirmed his support for Biden in the wake of his disastrous debate performance against former president and current felon Donald Trump last month. Horsford's public support is significant, even given that he is facing a competitive race this fall. President Joe Biden is the nominee and has been selected by millions of voters across the country, including voters here in Nevada. Horsford said in a statement posted on social media, adding that Nevadians care about a thriving and equitable economy, taking on big corporations to lower costs, and protecting the hard-fought freedoms, rights, and opportunities we've earned. Well, quite frankly, at this point, like I said, I'm going with whichever party gives me the best survival chances. And I'm basically just voting against Trump. I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm voting against Hitler 2.0. That's all I'm saying. What the fuck? Oh my God. Somebody just triggered one of my things, and I just got hit with some stuff. Thank you. I think it was Terry. Terry said the special word, and I'm glad I'm off video, but you might have seen the movement behind the screen. I have certain words that will trigger things, but I made them so vague I can't remember them, and when people do it, I'm like, oh, that's one of them. Anyways, what you say, cookie buffoons, caucus more like they do nothing to help black people. Basically, I haven't seen anybody but that's why they keep pressing everybody to vote local, because we can put pressure on the local motherfuckers. We can't touch them assholes out there, but we can touch the motherfuckers out here. Anyways, he continued to say they know President Biden and Vice President Harris are fighting for them. Like me, they don't want to see Donald Trump back in the White House and are ready to work and vote to ensure that doesn't happen. Horsford continued, we're not going back, we're moving forward. Now, y'all, I've been screaming about Project 2020-25 ever since I heard about that shit, like late April, beginning of May. And now all of a sudden, the goddamn media is talking about this shit. Taraji didn't mention this shit first. I don't know who did, but I know I wasn't one of the last ones. I've been talking about this shit since I heard about the conception of it. Y'all need to go look it up, and I'm serious. I almost got this program down packed. I'm redoing some of my drawings. I'm doing my deep dive on the goddamn Project 2025 because y'all need to understand this shit. And I'm doing a deep dive on inflation because you need to understand the president does not control inflation. So y'all need the people that sit up there talking about I need to get out of this inflation. It is not the president's fault. Well, I will say it's Trump's fault because of all them damn tariffs. The tariffs don't affect the person that's shipping the shit. It affects the motherfucker getting the shit. You didn't do it right, dumbass. Anyways, so the CBC is set. Why don't they just say CBC? The CBC is set to hold a virtual meeting with Biden on Monday night, according to multiple sources familiar with the plans. Black voters have been key to Biden's coalition in the 2020 Democratic primaries. Black voters in South Carolina resuscitated his campaign and put him on the path to presidency. Again, I vote for my best survival chances. But if it wasn't for that orange turd, I probably would put the pressure on the presidents and shit. And, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've been talking about it, but I've been telling people, go check this shit out. Man, I be reading the news and shit, and they be slipping that shit out. I'd be like, wait a minute. Ever since Trayvon Martin passed away, I always look at Congress and see what they doing because they always fuck us over and do something when we ain't looking. They cause shit and get us all up on our nerves and shit. And when we look around at motherfuckers and pass the fucking law that we didn't have a chance to complain about or do anything about. So see, that's what I'm saying. I caught that shit when I got first wind of that shit. Check out that fucking program. Even if you don't like Biden, vote for somebody that ain't drunk. He gonna get us all fucked up. Now he lying, talking about he ain't had nothing to do with it. Your cabinet made that shit. You hired the motherfuckers. Anyways, let me see. Resuscitated. In addition to choosing the first Black female vice president, he also nominated the first Black woman to a Supreme Court justice. And now keeping the support of Black lawmakers may be key to the presidential political future once again. During a private call between Democratic committee leaders Sunday, 4 senior Democrats called on Biden to exit the race, and several other ranking members also voiced concerns about his ability to beat Trump in November. Even if we do vote, it's all fake and phony. Well, I hope somebody picked him because I can't handle that another fucking 4 years with that asshole. I don't know who the hell was making money off. I need to know their plan, okay? Because I was broke as hell during the time Trump was here. I came back to the U.S. and I was broke. I should have stayed my ass in China till he was all the way out the office. But shit, I probably wouldn't have been able to come back. Anyways, but on the same call, 2 former chairwomen of the CDC, Representative Maxine Waters and Barbara Lee, both California Democrats, forcefully defended Biden, according to 2 source familiars with their look. God dang it! I just need y'all to understand that Kamala. I still don't understand why he chose her as vice president. Just because she's half Black, she's also half Asian. And she's always also the DA putting all them Black people into jail in California. Or did you forget? Look, I even know about Biden's past. I didn't want him last time. I wanted that daggone Asian dude, Yang. He was talking about $1,000 everybody. Or freaking Bernie. Can we get Bernie? I'll vote for Bernie. I like his fire. He's old as dirt too, but he seems like he got fire. He's ornery. He's not going to be like slow. Ornery people are always full of vinegar. So, they always know what the hell's going on. Them motherfuckers do not go away. Anyways, look, I'm not going to go any further into this shit. He basically wants the Black Caucus to support him. They're half and half, and I'm just sick of this shit, really. They started this shit up since last year. We didn't even have a whole fucking term with Biden before we had this toxic ass ex all up in our faces again. Jeez. Exactly. That's again from the local people. I'm just looking out for you, sister. The politician talk with you, get your shadow. Oh, okay. I get you. I get you. Thank you. But hey, I mean, I do have to get out there, love, because they're the ones that are fucking us up. And if I mean, like, for instance, that don't watch the news, I gotta get the word out some kind of way. And if it's doing this, I mean, I ain't gonna get into no Illuminati shit because I don't want to disappear. But I just it's bigger than me. Because real talk, I almost didn't make it this whole year. I almost like tucked my tail between my legs and ran away. It's bigger than me. That's all I can say.